Today is our early Black Friday, and you guys, if you're seeing this, you've already missed out on that. So you are gearing up for getting into the Black Friday things, and we are gearing up to pack for Vegas. So I'm doing something I'm known as a light packer. I'm going to pack even lighter than I ever have before. So for Brand and I'm just packing for 5 days, and then we're going to do laundry. Makes logical sense. We'll be there for about 3 weeks. 2.5. But our day-to-day clothes, I'm going to be seeing in dress code every day. So that's where the bulk of my items come from, which like a stack of 10 different colors of hats, belts. I wear the same boots every day. But the outfit is a shirt and jean that never repeats. So I'll do like a saddle-sized box of my like stuff and things. We go to the rounds. I bought a little fur last year. So I'm going to put that in the big box, and then this suitcase for the NFR. And as of right now, you guys are seeing this later, but this is November 24th. So we fly out on the 29th, and we're just going to take a little carry-on of the toiletries and stuff and things. So this is going to go in our NFR cargo trailer. The bulk of our inventory is already there, which is super cool. Anyway, this year is just the smoothest year we've ever had. Knock on everything. Okay, yeah, that's how I pack for Vegas. I dread this time of year when influencers start like packing for the NFR, and they make it seem so intimidating. Wow, whoa. They make it seem so intimidating, as if it's the Oscars. And listen, I love when people dress up for an event. I love that. But also, everybody should know, if you went dressed just like this, it's low-key a convention. Like, it's a cowboy convention. You don't have to show anybody. You're not going to spur one down in aisle 6 of the Cowboy Christmas. You don't have to try to be more cowgirl or cowboy than the next person. You can literally just go like this. I've done it myself. So anyway, let's get packed. So this is Raj Kuthrapali, and he's super cute. Also known as Floofy Boy. We've had him for, I think, 3 years now. The boots I bring, and then the shoes on my feet. This is the bag. You can see how light it is. And then this is a tactical bag. This is stuff for the booth, because we just simply cannot leave home without the all-around bag. And then I bought these. I won these boots. I got these boots half off. These I got times 100 of what those other ones cost, but I had to have them. Tracy P. Landon came to help with the orders, and now we're taking a mental health break, and P is riding T-Wagon. I will include some of her vlog footage here. Alex is dad of the year dadding, and I'm gonna go grab a horse and ride. Yeah, we're just mental healthing. Then we're gonna get to the meat of this, the vlog of what you came here for, and that is the horse that I gave away in the Horse Bosses Challenge turning into this very dramatic situation that didn't need to happen. I'll get to that in just a second. Before we get into this, I think I should just do a friendly PSA. I am allowed to speak my truth on a matter that you guys would like to be updated on. And at the same time, I ask that we be kind and gentle to people on the internet. Most of us are suffering from some sort of PTSD, anxiety, or other mental health struggles. And I do not want anybody to go be angry or mean to someone. We can simply just know the facts. That's why, even though I made an entire vlog with this person, I have kept her name out of this vlog, in case you don't go watch that. But because this was made very public on both her social media and mine, I feel that I can address this and can defend myself. In the past, I haven't ever defended myself, even though I have years and years and decades of receipts. So I'm defending myself, and that means I don't need you to defend me for me. I just would like for everyone to have the full meal deal, and that there are 3 sides to every story. There's my side, someone else's side, and the truth, however that you look at that. So remember, I'm updating you guys. I am defending me alone. I don't need help with that. Please don't barrage anybody. I don't encourage hate comments or any physical harm to anybody, because we
obviously suffer enough in this life within ourselves. So I just want to tell the story. Here we go.
Okay, so, you know, before we did the Horse Bosses Challenge where we were going to give a horse away as the main prize, Alex and I obviously thought about 900 different ways that this could go wrong, as any person could. So like in everything, we had all of these boxes that you would check for, you understand that a horse needs maintenance and that it needs to be fed properly. And of course, like a bill of sale type situation. And then once you were counted as a finalist or a semifinalist, sorry, then I did a little bit of a background check. Like, okay, let's make sure that you have a facility, like show me around your facility, show me all of these things, because then it was going to go to just a popular vote once they passed my preliminary of they've had horses in their care, they have vets as references, all of these things are totally fine. Then it goes to a popular vote. And the reason that I did a popular vote, that I find, you know, hindsight's 2020, but I did a popular vote because I thought if any skeletons are in the closet, it will come out during the popular vote. And it did. I received this message that I will keep private, but basically that the winner of my challenge was involved in a lawsuit where somebody sued her over a horse being malnourished and blah, blah, blah. In my mind, I felt like this was probably not the case. It sounded like buyer's remorse, and this person was trying to get a deal. And I felt like I was very objective and fair in saying that I felt like that was a pretty normal thing that can happen in small claims court or whatever. And that this person probably had just had, you know, somebody that didn't like her and a horse deal went a little sideways and whatever. But the main thing that drew me to look past litigation was this voice memo that I got saying that she would get her hay for free from her in-laws, and so hay or a feed bill would never be an issue.
I can absolutely afford to feed horses. We get hay from his parents, like 20 round bales a year. They give.
On top of that, I invited this person to our home to be able to, you guys saw the vlog, so it's nothing's hiding, but to ride this horse and have a full lesson, which she did. And they had a really great time. Beautiful family, wonderful to meet them, but I invited them to my home. And she rode the horse and was great. There was nothing expressed there, but she had a really great time. She expressed no other concerns about the mare. I sent her home with an allergic reaction to something in the stall, and with meds for that. She covered transport, which was part of the giveaway as well, and then sent the papers. All started to go wrong when she decided to haul the mare to a barrel race. Now, she hauled the mare to a barrel race where I feel like, now the whole entire thing is that the challenge is 30 days from zero, so never seeing a barrel, to then you get a horse that has had 30 days on the barrels. 30 days. So I get a message that she's going to haul her to a barrel race, and then the next message I receive is that she went to the horseshoer, told her that the horse had ring bone and that she needed to get x-rays, which I then received these radiographs of ring bone being present. And then it started a smear campaign online of that I basically tried to run a horse underneath her as if it was like a horse that was sold. She paid $99 as an entry into this, and she paid $1,650 for transport. So all in $1,750 for an own daughter, brace for Bernal, papers, registered, all the things. So even if she were a recip mare, there's a place for even a very high profit if you wanted to just be done with the mare and wash your hands of her as a recip or a brood mare. So I believe in my mind what happened is she went to the barrel race, and then this horse was not as far along as she expected, even though she knew that the entire challenge, the premise of it was that it had had only 30 days, or that the mare got a little speedier away from home. And, that just was more than I think she was ready for, or more green. Either way, it started kind of a little bit of a smear campaign under the guise of like she was a victim of me, and that I had done her so wrong, even though she was $1,750 into a gift horse. And so immediately upon receiving the radiographs, I called her on the phone, and she was very upset and disappointed. I can totally understand that if this were like a career ending type situation. But it was just a routine maintenance. I think a lot of you guys have probably had a horse that has had ring bone or something like it, and you simply inject it and go on. You get with your shoer and make sure that it's maintainable. And then you do your thing, enjoy your animal. If they're in discomfort, then you make that decision at that time later on to make them a broodmare. Or what I decided was, since she seemed very, very disappointed, that I would pay for the radiographs, refund her entry into the challenge, refund her transport, and pay for transport for the mare to come back down. And she could wash her hands of her prize that way. Or I offered her a breeding to any one of the 3 of my stallions so that she could then sell the mare or get the baby for free that way, or offer any other solution that she thought was appropriate. So all of those were declined, and then she stayed out of touch for several days. After the several days, she reached out just to do a little bit more. I did get like a brief apology, because she did take this to social media and allow people just to run me under the train, as if I had given no solutions for this, and just express her grave disappointment in me as a person, et cetera, et cetera. And just continue to be the victim of like my life is just, even though she was just the winner of something, things are either a miracle where you can live like everything's a miracle, or everything is not. So anyway, the smear campaign continues. I text her and I said, I really don't like how this is going. And then of course the comments didn't go how she thought it would go. Everybody was like, horses have ring bone all the time or need maintenance. It's super not a big deal, and your shoer can fix it or maintain it, and you inject it and life goes on, and it's super cheap to maintain, especially because the horse was free. So there's that. And all of my solutions were declined, even though it would completely wash her hands of the situation, which always screams to me, someone that's about to try to start a business or start a YouTube channel or all of these stuff and things in order to, gain a little fame off of something like this and then use me as clickbait, et cetera, et cetera. Unfortunately, I've been through this so many times. So I decided, let's provide some receipts, let's get on here, and let's just squash this bug while we've got it. So the next thing on social media pops up where she then says, this statement of don't put everyone up on a pedestal and try to believe the good, even though, I've offered solutions to wash your hands of it and be done and all the things, again, to make it seem as if I'm this conniving, horrible person that just ran a horse underneath her for $1 million. And now, she has no resolution. So I commented various things on her social media because I would never get an immediate response via text, and realized that she was trying to start this series of I'm a hero and I'm going to try to save this mare, yada, 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 from the evils that is Fallon Taylor, is basically the premise of this this social media campaign that she was going to start, #LifeWithAmore, and then start to do that thing, which I just think is super distasteful and makes me never want to give a horse away again for the rest of my career, even though that's something that I've had planned. So that's the tea on that. When I commented various things like I had resolutions, you tried to give the horse away and skip over a young minority finalist that was actually in second place, but you skipped over her to try to give the mare to third place, which I thought was super unethical, and various other things. The post was immediately taken down. So I just, keep your eye out, because no good deed goes unpunished, as it still goes. The mare, you could put a baby in this mare and her have a really great life. But my whole point is, if this person were really concerned about her performance career, she had a bunch of solutions to make the mare a brood mare and declined them all, and a bunch of solutions to be completely done with it and declined all of those as well. So anyway, we're going to get back to the warm, fuzzy stuff, because I'm going to kind of refuse to let people run me over as I do good in the world and create their own narrative. That's going to be my theme going, is like, you know what? The buck stops here, because there's good people in this industry that do really good things. And when I stay quiet, people just kind of make up their own narrative and run with it. And I just think that's not okay. And maybe this isn't the highest road that I've ever been on, but my intentions are always good, as I assume a lot of other people's are as well. And I know how to zoom out and be self-aware of these situations and know they always won't go my way. I just hope that the horse is happy and comfortable and that she is spending the money to maintain her if she does need the maintenance. And if not, if she what?
Come closer.
Okay. And life's really good. Here, let me see what you've done.
What we do while you ride.
Yeah, let me see what you've done. What have you done to our child?
He wanted me to do it.
Brand, what are you doing?
I'm very nice.
Oh my goodness. Anyway, even when it feels not good to keep trying to do good and right in the world and do something that feels super fun, don't get jaded. That's what my mom told me on her way out in 2020. Don't get jaded. Did you have fun?
Yes. So
How was it?
It was awesome. He did such a great job.
I love that.
Really cool stallion.
How old do you have to be before you can lead any stallion?
25, but if I'm real good and I keep progressing, 21.
Yeah, she gets out on good behavior because stallions are scary no matter how safe they are and how wonderful that they are, even this one, because we got a barn full of mares, right? And nature be naturing.
Yeah.
Thank you for riding my pony. I love you.
For you.
Over again.
Because you are
It's perfect. Is this your favorite horse in the barn or no?
Huh?
Is this your favorite horse or no?
Yep. I'm always top 3. I don't order them. But, you know.
You mean you don't order them like you don't rank them? There is a rank in my mind.
There's a cluster of them.
There's not a there's only cool moves. I have a ranking system and it starts with 1 Baby Flo,
Well, yeah, but she's not in the barn right now.
2 Puma Cat.
You said in the barn.
Okay.
So I thought you meant the actual in the barn. Yeah, Puma's up there. He's up there.
You love Sway.
Sway, yeah, she's in the pasture.
Yeah, Neffers, Baby Flo's.
But like Baby Flo, Knick-Knack, Neffy.
They're just like a
are all-
rank
they're
that's like,
one horse.
yeah, it's an illegal ranking system. We always just think they're the non-negotiables.
The studs are all one group
Yeah,
because I like all 3 of them.
yeah.
And Skunk. There's 4.
And Skunk, yeah. Okay, so we love
have
all
this
horses
many.
that we
We've
love.
got this many
Problem
'cause
is that we love them all.
Yeah.
we don't rank them because we have too many.
You rank up there, buddy, but not Baby Flo. He says I object.
I'm heartbroken. My barn cat died today.
Yes. Alex lost his barn cat today. Sugar Daddy, Baby Daddy, also known as Apartmently,
Apartmently.
passed away today. And that was a big heartbreaker because we were driving to work and he was in the middle of the road hit. And that was a bummer. And Alex was very upset, as all of us were, but that was Alex's, like, boo thing. I'm sorry, lovey.
It's okay.
Dude.
What are you doing?
Was that too much work?
Was that too much work?
He's 80-pound jockey.
Yeah, this is so tough. Are you ready? Can you get down on the camera and tell everybody what you're doing? What are you doing? Here, sir. I signed it. It's ready to go in the package. Yes! Delivery from the Christmas elves. Okay.
Wanna watch it?
Okay.
There's their own thing.
Okay. Good job, baby. Uh-oh. Good job. We're still, your shoe came off? We're still loading stuff up. Here it comes. The booth signing looks. Emily's outfits. We've got Trisha's on hold because we don't know if we're putting them in her rig or not, but it's going. We are still shooting and doing all sorts of things, shipping orders, but I just stole myself a new Eris saddle from Tactful. I love this saddle. I can't wait for you guys to see it. Also shout out to Alex's pristine 7.3.
140,000 on it.
She's pretty. And she's got the little captain seats. Anyway, look at the Eris saddle. I am obsessed with her. And sometimes I sell my used saddles in the DMs. And so I did that and I picked myself up a little something nice. Sounds like an appropriate time for a plug for tactical.com. You can use code Fallon and get yourself a little discount at checkout. And the Eris saddle, named after obviously Baby Flo, is launching very soon. So you guys should be able to grab one over there. But there is very limited quantities because manufacturing things and tariffs and all that jazz has gotten exponentially harder than it's ever been before. Can you tell how tired I am? I'm so tired. And my kid's got an engine. He goes all day. It's Thanksgiving Day, and I had Flowbot up getting reset, and all the horses just trotted up. Roman, this is kind of like a rehab pasture right now. Flowbot trotted up sound. Roman has been ridden this week because he's sound. Sway looks sound, but the shocker is Betty. What is even happening? Because she is so crazy built. Not built, but how she's moving. Flowbot, come here. This is like, and she's covered in mud. Covered. It looks like a blanket. Hi, Taylor. Okay, let's see if Flowbot wants to do anything crazy. Hey, buddy. That's it? That's all? Sway, you're gonna initiate him back into the pasture? I don't want to smooch to him too much because it's muddy. Oh, okay. Anyway. Oh, okay. Padded stall doesn't roll constantly, gets out on rocks and hard ground, wants to roll. I'm telling you, I just want to listen to the horse and turn everything outside because that is on a rock. Do you see the giant rock he's about to roll on? Nature. Maybe this is like nature's Cairo is rolling on rocks, and it's like a hot stone massage of sorts. What do I know? That's what I know about horses, is that every time I think I know a lot, I know nothing. Here, trot for the people. Sway, elegant as always. But there goes Betty. Oh, I wish you could see her. She trotted up and was like extended trot gorgeousness. Hi, Tater. It was gorgeous. Anyway, everybody's fat and happy and crazy shiny except for when they roll on rocks. Do it. No. Do it to like one here to keep it loose. Like right there. Yeah. That's great. Thank you, baby. Okay. Time for Thanksgiving brisket. Is this like, do you need more to be thankful for? My heart is so full. Alex is inside feeding. And it just like, man, this is a great day. As someone who basically had a death sentence of nearly dying in a horse-related accident, I maybe have a perspective that a lot of people hopefully don't have. I hope people don't have like a near-death experience and like basically get told they'll never walk again. I hope you can just glean from my experience of like humility and gratitude and life is short, live every day like it's your last and all those things. Also, I've lost my mom, I've lost my sister, but my dad at 86 is happy and healthy. And we know that at any moment can change. And I do know that health related things are the things that, every day that we wake up with our health, I think is the biggest, most rich experience of this life. And so anyway, if you need a little, I know you'll see this after Thanksgiving, but if you need a little Thanksgiving gratitude mind shift, there it was. Hi to everyone. Hi, Barbie Dream Horse Lady.
Go, baby.
I see it. Oh, he did? Oh, no. You do? You like to go fast?
Turn it up to...
Yee-hoo! Go, go, go.
Oh yeah, we gotta save some for Dolly.
Yeah.
It's good.
Papa's cow.
Woo!
Here we go.
Man, brisket's ready.
Mud or what?
It's not just mud. I think the alfalfa is finally kicking
Yeah, she does look way. I mean, she's dirty. And then Dolly flew in. She's giving the dinosaur boy hugs because we are going to have a YouTube barrel race. Romy boy.
Mom, can I stand up
Yeah, you can stand up. Sure.
on this?
I think
Never seen Sway not like.
fit. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, she wants. She wants butt scratchers real bad.
Mom, I didn't go in here.
Okay.
Flowbot's indifferent to me. He's like, this alfalfa's awesome.
He's like, man, this is what? Look at Sway. Turn around. Look. She's ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. The horse petting is over and we are back in the warehouse. Now, when you guys see me on the road, obviously I'm only in the warehouse during this time of year. But in my mind, like, this is how we started, and everything can be fixed with a little bit of elbow grease. That is a direct quote from my mom. So we are in here. Dolly is helping in the warehouse tomorrow. Tracy and P are coming over. I baited them into a YouTube barrel race since we have the EHV outbreak. But also, could we swing by the warehouse for 5 to 9 hours? So that's the tea here. It's another day, and I'm feeling 0 out of 5 stars. Racy looks great. Miss P looks great. And listen, I told you guys we were going to have... T-Wagon looks fantastic. I told y'all we were going to have us a little barrel race here. Now, due to my pre-Vegas crud, which I'm like, is that better? It might be better. We are going to just have an enjoyable night riding. And P also doesn't have a saddle with her because it just turned into Thanksgiving chaos. So, and then Brand is riding, and then the boys are getting ready to go hunt coyotes, and here we are. So she's going to be riding in a saddle that's too big for her, and she can't reach the stirrups. Dolly. And we've also decided we're going to ride 3 stallions.
Gotta saddle procedurally so we don't all die.
Yeah, so one at a time. So, but I do feel like you can grab Tommy Boy, because we have this one ring.
Showcase.
You what?
It's the Mega Ranch Stallion Showcase.
That's exactly what it is. Dolly, you can tie yours right there, and then I'll wait for mine. I do think we should jip yours around a little bit in the round pen, because the runs have been closed from the mud. So, and tonight is the night, because Jose is doing all the stuff and things, and we're trying to make sure we also don't get him killed. So P is riding T-Wagon, of course. I am riding the macaroni and cheese, and I'm very excited, but he's going to be very fresh.
What?
I know.
That looks like he wants to set back.
He doesn't. He wants to eat, inhale, Tommy Boy. It's like beta fish in the same jar. Look at his little dots on his booty. Look, it looks like eyeballs, and then we could just paint a little mouth. And then also, he's got one on his ear, a money spot. We call these money spots. Those of you guys that have racetrack background will be like, yes, those are money spots. He has them everywhere. He is so incredibly fat and dirty because the EHV outbreak and us not going anywhere or training for anything. Thomas looks great. Now, Thomas always stays on the leaner side, so this is Tommy fat. And then T-Wagon looks fantastic because he just came from the Stallion Showcase at High Point, and he was like super fit for that. So anyway, 3 studs. What could go wrong?
Where would this go?
Here's our clown act for our Stallion Showcase.
Ready?
Yeah.
Hey,
He might eat it here.
Amen. Good job, buddy.
What's the sound on TikTok? Go crazy. And then, here we go. Oh, come on now.
So crazy.
Are you a dog napper?
I'll take it.
Good. Don't try any tricks, okay? You know what? Let me see. Oh, if you're big enough for this to work, I'm gonna cry.
Same.
Hang on, you get your foot out of there, you growing sucker.
Are y'all taking it?
Okay. Do good.
Hey, bring me back some tails and fangs.
And the baddie's only jacket. Yep, yep.
Did a good job estimating.
Don't lift his head up. I like him right there. Now after I said that, ride him like you stole him. But that kind of is just him. And I ride him a little, yeah. Good job. And go ahead and ride him two-handed like he's green. Woo, woo, woo. Can you say EHV outbreak? Beautiful. Beautiful. I mean, if that's the worst thing he does, he goes up even higher in my book. 5 more gold stars. And there's T-Wagon down there. And she's got just big old stirrups and just enjoying her day. Just yeah, just loving it.
Looking good, sis. Are you feeling good?
My lip is fully extended, but yeah.
Well, you don't have to use those stirrups. You can just ride without them.
Since we're sharing a bit and a helmet because Dolly flew in and P came with no saddle today because she didn't actually know this was happening, I'm going to wait on a bridle for the Mackie boy. So he's very annoyed that he has to wait. And if you didn't know, Mackie loves himself like Kanye loves himself. And Thomas is just very like demure and mindful. And that's the major difference between the two, besides the build, which Mac is also big, but Tommy Boy is like sway size and he's only 3. So I don't know if you can tell from the over tracking, but he is a big old giant boy. She's never ridden him before and she's never seen him around the barrels. So she's just testing to make sure he's not gonna buck one last time. And then she's gonna just trot him through and see how that feels.
Oh, I bet the boys are having fun down there.
Pretty. Good job. Okay, let her rip. But ride him like a rodeo horse. Don't try to put him in a place. Go on. Go on. Go on. Good pony. Good pony. Good boy. That was good. That's a good boy. That's a good boy. That's a good boy. He feels just right to me. I love him right where he's at. And I think I'm just going to keep banging away.
He is very much like, I mean, obviously he's more natural to the right. So
Yeah. Yeah.
he really wants to stay.
And you have to, like, he hadn't been running through. So if you like at the first. It's the Miss P's turn, and she's claiming that she has stirrups. She's claiming that she's a big kid, just to try to get her mom to cry, but she is absolutely cannot reach these stirrups.
Walk through, trot through.
Whatever you want, ma'am. And just remember, you have no stirrups. Trying to bait her into saying, they fit great.
That's perfect. Yeah.
Hey, your kid can ride, ma'am.
Look at her go. So stinking cute. Nice pony, by the way.
Thanks. I appreciate it. He was just laying around.
Just sitting in there.
Pick up that nose to the inside when you go into a barrel. Good girl. Good girl. I like that one. Hey, since you have no stirrups, what do you think? Just kind of hang out? Let's do it. I probably stay down to that end because I'm gonna lunge him, and he is a wild man right now. Hey.
Oh God.
2 hours later.
He's over it, but that's all I want.
Yeah.
I'm almost there. Few more months.
He looks so good. There.
God, I can get it. Thought we were there.
I was like, that. Oh.
Baby Flo all tucked away. She normally lives outside. And she got a massage. She normally lives outside, but we brought her in because it's going to be under freezing on Monday. So, okay, I don't know who won the race, but I do know that all three of us had fun. Did you have fun?
Yes.
Okay, good. Oh, there's Cutie Bird.
I definitely did not win the race because I could not.
Oh, because you didn't have stirrups. That's right. That's right. I definitely did not win the race. I'm going to say Dolly won the race for sure.
Hey, it gets slippery.
The ground is bad. Here.
This is like watching you ride my Segway.
Is he laughing?
Is Mama silly?
It is the next morning, and Sway is spooking at something that is really funny, and that's Betty's blanket. This is a sample blanket, and it's got a little bit lighter fill, so Betty can keep it on the whole time that we're gone. But I want her to have something on before we leave. Obviously, we have a full-time staff, so they're not just going to stay on. I call home every day and get an update, and the horses that are in stalls get turnout every day and brushed, and if it's warm enough, hosed off, all that stuff. So this is just me doing too much, but this is hilarious. Look at Sway's reaction to this blanket. Look, are you being ridiculous? I have to buckle this hood. The whole squad is acting like this is ridiculous. Sway, watch, she'll just back up to the hand. Sway. Ooh. Here, let's test her out. Let's test her out. Come on. You got the skills. Come on. Come on. Come on. 2 more steps. 2 more steps. Okay. Okay, now 2 more steps. Okay, now 2 more steps. Yeah. Oh, oh, oh. Oh. Okay. She loves aggressive love. Flowbot, are you joking? You're next. Get a sheet. So Roman does good out here. Sway is doing great out here. And it's not cold. To anybody up north, it's not cold. For obvious reasons, Betty needs a blanket. And Flowbot does terrible in the cold. He shakes anything under like 45 degrees. He shakes just all over. I'm going to see it's probably about 50 right now, but he's not shaking. He shakes. Of course, the first and best way to heat your horse up is quality forage. And then after that, of course, we can blanket them. But this is part of me trying to get used to my horses not being perfect and letting them have a lot more outside time, especially for the rehab crew. So, and Flowbot is not about this blanket that I have yet to produce. Also, this blanket is huge for her, and that's how I like my blankets like I like my duvet covers and my comforters, and that is huge and luxurious. I always buy a bigger size than I actually need. So hopefully you guys have gotten your tactical blankets. This is one that I'm thinking about producing, so we will see. Okay, Flowbot, it's your turn. Reverse Uno for Flowbot. I have also a sample sheet for him of the blanket that he was chewing on, that he was like not loving. Oh yeah. Although I don't feel great, we still have to get to Vegas today, but the great news is no fever, not contagious, and I'm 99% sure, based on how my family has reacted, that this has been just stress of leaving everybody and, getting the business organized for Black Friday, all of those things, because I feel exactly like I feel on the 11th day of the trade show of us being open in Vegas. And if you're new here and you're like, OMG, his legs, you're new here. So there's that. I feel just like the same, I'm a duck with stress, meaning that it doesn't normally show on the top side, but my little feet are going underneath the water 100 miles an hour. So I think because I'm more of an internalizer, then I crash out like this when I have some stress. I think it affects my immune system, which I think is also why, we see the outbreak of EHV1, because it's here all the time, but we see it more prominently at high pressure events because the horses are under pressure. Also, that being said, Betty with her soundness, not doing so great. I'm feeling horribly pessimistic about the winter and the future with Betty, if I'm being really honest. I just want to be honest all the way through, because I don't want to be like, oh, I tried to save her. Oh, I put her in a stall, and then I did all these various things. And then at the end of the day, it's like, and then I just gave up. I'm going to keep trying, but not for the sake of her quality of life to be able to get to food and water. So again, as long as she can get to food and water, lay down and get up on her own unassisted, and looks like she's living a happy life, we're going to leave it alone. But when and if that changes, we're going to make the call quick and swift, in hopes that I would do the same for Baby Flo. I would do the same for any of my horses. I do not like to see a horse suffer. And if their quality of life is compromised, of course, we'll go great lengths first. We'll move her to a stall and see if it's easier for her to, get around there and get up and down on the stall match. And then we'll, make changes. But the winter, I'm saying this all to say the winter can speed and escalate these things. Because even if they're inside, the arthritis from whatever injury that she might have had could have escalated. But for now, we're very happy and everything's going okay-ish with Betty. Back to my blanket fitting soapbox. First of all, my tactical blankets, and even long before tactical, I did it this way. They run true to size. Obviously, the sizing goes on inches, and inches are inches. Like, measuring is measuring. But this mare, this is Knick-Knack, she is a 72. What size blanket do I have on her? Let me show you. It's an 80. I have an 80 on her because I want it to be just the biggest, and then I just crank all the straps down as tight as possible because I just want a bigger, more envelope-y blanket. That's just my strategy. That's how I've done it for years. That's how I love it. Oh, the donkeys. Let's get it all together and go in public. Okay, not fully ready for the public, but I got this guy in motorcycle gear helping me with a few orders before we. Where are we going today? Watch out, crazy. Where are we going today?
Disney World.
Las Vegas, Horse Girl Disney World. Now let's try again. All right, next stop Vegas. See you guys there.